Hello and welcome to this episode of Suburb Craft. I don't know if I'm going to end up calling it Suburb Craft because it isn't exactly that, but one of my subscribers, one of you guys, had basically asked me to kind of do these sort of things as updates just to show what exactly has been going on in the world and what I'm up to off camera, and I thought, that's actually a really good idea. I mean, through my walkthrough videos and let's builds and stuff, there's only so much of this world that you guys really see on camera, and so I thought it would be pretty neat to show a bit more of, what doesn't make appearances very often. And plus, as you may be able to tell, I got a new microphone, so I'm also kind of looking to test that out, see how that works with my video editing program and stuff like that. It seems pretty okay so far. It just has a bit of a static buzz to it, but I mean, it was a fairly cheap microphone, and it was kind of a pain to set up, so just the fact that more or less it's working now is good, and the fact that it seems to have better quality than the last one is even better. So yeah, I mean, this is basically just a video to show one of my relatively newer developments. This one is a little cul-de-sac here, as you can see, kind of adjacent to where the one of the most recent Let's Builds was, of this house that you can see over here. And this is predominantly split levels. There's this one sort of A-frame type house here, and it's kind of supposed to be like a 70s era Spanish influence sort of thing. Basically just a little enclave off of this main, well, not really main, but off of this little parkway here. I don't have a name for it yet, but I've been thinking about Fall Gold Court. Fall Gold, as in like fall colors, leaves and stuff. And it's nighttime now, so naturally just right after I started recording. So let me just go ahead and sleep real quick, and then I will resume once it's daytime. Alright, so as you can see, it's daytime now, again, and hopefully we can do this without interruption, but knowing my luck, it'll start like raining, and that'll be deafening over everything else, like the rain in this game is, so let's just try for the best, I guess. Hope for the best, and try for the best, or something, I don't know. Anyways, this first house here, which is on the street itself, is basically an A-frame with kind of a split level, well, not really. It basically is just an A-frame, a bit different from some of the other ones I built so far, and from the one I showcased in that one Suburb Craft walkthrough. And that this one is, it's basically 2 stories, but it's laid out a lot differently. It's got the kitchen and the dining area on this side here, as you can see. This little living area here is lower level, kind of a family room, and the laundry area. And upstairs there are 2 other bedrooms, as you can see here, plus this little landing. This is a 4-bed house in total. I believe it has 1 bathroom. It's down here, and that is unfinished, so let me go ahead and finish that real quick. I noticed the thing with a lot of these houses is that basically I tend to start things and then go work on something else and then completely forget that I had managed or meant to finish this, that, or other. So you see a lot of little things like this in my worlds, and kind of annoying, but what do you do? Alright, so that's that. This is finished. Let's head on over to the next house, which is a pretty much a traditional bi-level. As you can see, it's got kind of a different design to the front facade. This little overhang, which creates a nice patio there. But other than that, on the inside, it's basically the same sort of layout, same appointments and such. But downstairs we have a neat little fireplace, and that's a design that I haven't really used before, or even since for that matter, which I should get back to using because I think it's pretty cool. Maybe one of the next houses I build, I don't know. Okay, so across from that, we have a 3-level house here. This is pretty similar to a house that I featured in a Let's Build series, just the outside is pretty different, but layout-wise, the interior is largely the same. I mean, not completely identical, like this bedroom has a little master bathroom on there here. But aside from that, it's basically the same sort of thing. Kitchen and the dining area on the main level, living rooms and bedrooms up and down, all that good stuff. So I'm just trying to keep this fairly brief, at least in terms of the house tours, because this isn't supposed to be the traditional, I guess, Suburbcraft showcase, as much as it is just a showing of the neighborhood in general. So it'd be best to keep that fairly brief and not dwell too long on one house or another. As you can see, this house here is just another traditional bi-level. It's got a fireplace downstairs, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, all the usual good stuff. And that's really about it. The only thing that sets this one apart is the relatively unique exterior sort of design scheme here, with the windows that pop out, little 1-block windows for the lower level. But aside from that, this one's pretty average, I suppose. And then across from that, we have the final house on this street, which is a 3-level split. I really like this one, and even went so far as to... Did I say so far as to? It sure sounded like that, but anyways, yeah, I even went so far as to completely finish the inside of this house, which is pretty cool. We've got this lower level living area. It's the main living space. Got the fireplace, TV above the fireplace. Kind of looks like a flat screen, actually. These paintings here, which actually cover up a window. Nice little lamp in the corner. And upstairs we have the dining area, which is also furnished. Little kitchen. The porch or patio off the back. Another patio set there. And what else? We also have the bathrooms, bedrooms up here, both of which are fully furnished. And down here we have the little family room, which actually I haven't gotten around to. I'm not really sure what to put down here. Probably just a TV set, a little couch, maybe a bookshelf or something like that. I don't really know. This is the bathroom, obviously. This is the mechanical room. And this is a little office space. So actually, while the thought is on my mind, let me just go ahead and throw together some stuff real quick down here. I'll get dark oak, got spruce wood. Let's use the full blocks. Like so. Let's just see, can I place this without messing anything up? Guess I'll just... There we go. Alright, so now let's put on a lever as the antenna, and we'll use the lever also to kind of represent like a game console joystick sort of thing. Because if I'm not mistaken, the initial Nintendo 64, or no, I think it was the NES, was around back when this sort of area was supposed to be, or when this whole city was supposed to exist in, which is the mid-late 80s. So it fits, technically, even if that's not necessarily what some people might see it as being. But, yeah, just blabbering on about realism at this point. But let me go ahead and grab some pressure plates and item frames to do the front of this with. It's kind of like a TV shelf or something like that. Just need a painting. Let me get something that looks kind of action-like. I guess that'd be fine. Then another item frame and a clock. And now we're just gonna need to put in maybe a lamp. Maybe here. How about that? Or here, actually. Let's put in another kind of cabinet handle there. And then a brewing stand, and I just threw that out, whatever that was, and a beacon. Let's put that up there. It's a bit big within the scale of the room. Maybe we could just put it over here instead. That just... the item frame will stick up there, but everything else won't. Alright, so there's that. Now we just need to get the lever back, which that's pretty easy. So let's grab the item frame. There we go. And the pressure plate. Just stick that on there. Then put these on, kind of like a lampshade. And there we go. So that's the little lower level family room space, and that's it for this house. So let me take one more quick flyby around this neighborhood and just talk on for a bit longer. And this is basically what I do when I'm not working on a specific project, is just kind of go around and do these little bits and pieces of houses here and there, you know, maybe do a bit of landscaping for this, or complete this wall or that wall or whatever, and just little touch-up sort of things as I notice them or as I kind of mentally note them. And that's really what I spend most of the time doing, like I said, when I'm not working on a specific individual house or group of houses or neighborhood or whatnot. And now I'm kind of straying outside of the area that we were in before, but yes, just to give you guys a bit of a teaser of the rest of this little neighborhood. And I don't know, maybe I'll do more individual showcases of these houses. This area is still not completely complete. It's kind of redundant, but yeah, I still have to put trees in the backyards of these houses, bring the fence lines out, put in another little cul-de-sac here for this house, and probably a couple of others. And I don't know what I'm going to do back here. Maybe I'll put in some kind of mountains, or maybe just a bunch of trees. I've been wanting to put in mountains for the longest time, but one way or another, I can't bring myself to do them. MC Edit is just fairly clunky for that. I honestly don't really have the patience to do it by hand, but ultimately we'll see. And yeah, well, we'll see. That's pretty much my ultimate answer to everything. Hopefully I'll get that done sooner rather than later, but that's been in vision for quite a while, and I still have yet to get around to it. So goes to show kind of the order of progress in my little world here, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. It's the key 2 words. So yeah, wrapping back around to this little neighborhood here, which we started out in. That's pretty much it. So let me know if you guys want to see more of these kind of videos. It's actually kind of fun to do. It's not, you know, necessarily dragging it out as much as I do with certain other kinds of videos, as much as I have to with certain other kinds of videos, and it's just kind of a fun way to show you guys a bit of what I've been working on here and there, and kind of the process of logic or whatever as I go through these neighborhoods and fill in stuff that needs to be done and all that other good stuff. So like I said, let me know if you want to see more of these, you know, as long as I've got the time to do so. These are actually pretty fun to record. And that's really about it. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like or a comment or subscribe or whatnot. If not, then please feel free to leave some constructive criticism instead before you go. If there's anything I can improve upon, I always like to know that. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode of whatever series ends up being uploaded next. And this shrub over here kind of caught my attention because it was like fluorescent green from where I was, but I mean, like, look at that. That just stands out so much. But anyway, yeah. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.